Let's look at the 6-step decision-making process. Before we make a decision, we need to understand the context of our choices. This encompasses much more than the method used and speaks to the information we require to make a decision. There are 6 steps in the decision-making process. Let's investigate them in a little bit more detail. Step 1 is to identify the decision that needs to be made. What is the problem, and what is the goal that needs to be achieved? And how do you measure the success of the decision? Using these questions will assist you to determine the best possible solution. Each decision that's made needs to have a goal assigned to it. If there's no definite goal, it will be difficult to make the correct decision. Once the problem, goal, and success are clearly defined, you can take the next step. This is where you will gather information. When you're gathering information, you want to start by looking at historical data linked to the issue. If someone's attempted to solve the problem before, you can learn from their successes or failures. Effective decision-making requires information from different sources, and external sources add value as well. You can find it when you are doing market research, working with a consultant, or talking to colleagues. All the information gathered will assist you in identifying different solutions to your problem. The third step is to identify alternative solutions. There's a variety of ways to solve one problem. Initially, we may only see 1 or 2 solutions, but when we take the time and reflect, we may often find others. A good way to do this is to use decision analysis. When there's a problem, many roles may be affected by the solution. It's best to ask everyone what they need from the solution or how the decision will affect them. With everyone's input, you may think of another solution. Step 4 is for you to consider all the evidence. When you've collected the information and identified different solutions, you can start by looking at the pros and cons of each one. You can start by eliminating the solutions that have the most cons or are believed to be the best suited. A great way to do this is by using a SWOT analysis or the decision matrix. Step 5 is to act. When the final decision is made, it's time to put the solution into action. It does not just mean go ahead and do as you like. You need to put an action plan together so that it's easy to follow and everyone understands what's happening. When the solution is in action, take some time to monitor the progress and determine if the plan was successful or not. The last step is to review the decisions and the solutions that's on the table. When the solution has been at play for a while, you can monitor the success metrics. Compare the result of the aim you set in step 1, and you can also ask yourself a few questions when reviewing the decision. Did it solve the problem? Was the impact positive or negative? And who benefited and who was negatively impacted by the solution? If it turns out that the solution did not work as expected, you may want to go back to the drawing board or get additional assistance from a third party or project manager.